Hey, what's up guys? And welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age. Today, me and Alistair are stuck in prison and we've decided we're going to try and break ourselves out. Not going to wait around. I'm not going to take forever, we don't know. And considering Aurora betrayed us in the last episode, I think we should actually be taking matters into our own hands and maybe trying to seduce this over here. I mean, look at our rock art labs. I would be seduced myself. So, anyways, what happened last time? We went to rescue Aurora. We pushed our way all the way through the manor just for her to betray us and tell Sir Catherine that we were trying to kidnap her. Don't know the reason why yet. I'm thinking it's along the lines of that she can't be seen as an enemy to her father, or she's trying to get the throne to herself, considering Alistair is in prison with me. And Alistair is also heir to the throne, so we could be thrown in prison for that reason. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and trick the guard, break out of here, kill the guards, because it's not them who have me imprisoned, it's them who's imprisoned with me. Right, I can't talk to Alistair
there's
first.
Something about being trapped in a fortress full of people who want me dead that makes me think, being a Templar might not have been so bad.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong profession, mate. So what do we do then? It's a guard in view. Fake an illness or call the guard? I'm gonna fake an illness.
Someone help us! My friend is dying.
Yes, I'm
What's the
dying.
matter with you?
Jump the guard. Ah! I'm okay.
Tricky, are we?
The stun him, I guess? And then the spin him. Get him alive. You know, it's actually pretty nice having magic at this point, because I could just cast spells like that. Couldn't do nothing. Take your mace and your key. Let's give Alistair a weapon, because he's probably needs it more than me.
It's done. Naturally.
It's done. Naturally. I do like the voice actor for the guy with the cocky voice. He speaks to me. Right, I think that's our stuff over there. Hopefully, is it? Yep, that's our gear. Nice. Ooh, an armory. Excuse me. I see what kind of mace you got. This sword. You got a staff sword. Okay. There are some guard uniforms here. Yep, definitely we're gonna take that. Oh, deception. Do they believe me though? I mean, I'm a ghost right now. Double deception. Yeah, he's fat. Mince pies are actually stunning. And I'll call anyone out who... Metal door.
I should have been made a corporal by now. You never see them stuck polishing the rust off the armor.
So he wants to become a corporal to get out of armor. Standard. Oh, so is he polishing all the armor? Yeah, I feel for you, mate. Being stuck doing chores like that. Lower ranks do normally get dick with stuff like that.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
You must be the new recruits we were expecting. You're late.
Oh,
The
yes.
rest of your patrol is in the storage room. Find them and get yourselves ready for inspection.
Patrol, you say? That's exactly where we need to go. Just gonna have a look around a second, Mist. I don't think I can head this way. The way out, I think, is it?
What's the password?
Oh, there's a password. I forgot the password.
United Green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
Writing password again. That's why I write it down every day. Keep it in my pocket. I got stuck on the second floor hallway for 3 hours last week. I swear those guards are possessed by demons or something.
Kind of nice that's a genuine thing that guards just forget the password.
Something about being trapped in a fortress full of people who want me dead.
Yes, yes, I'll start now.
Makes me think, being a Templar might not have been so bad.
Because it's kind of similar to how the army is sometimes. It's like you get given a password, it could be like Alpha Alpha Zulu, and you got so many other things going on. You're tired as well, and sometimes you just forget. You just gotta write it down on your hand or your wrist, just to try and remember. So you have the password, mate.
Something?
I was told we should get information. I was told we should get ready for
Thank the
inspection.
Maker.
What are we going to do about him, though?
Is there some problem?
So, Quartermaster is a little miffed with us at present.
I told you we should have put those potato sellers straight away.
Some things went amiss. Mistakes were made. The Quartermaster got chewed out by Tenon, then he chewed out the assistant.
And now to get back at us for landing him in
J
trouble,
command.
the assistant quartermaster won't give us our blades. And you can't pass inspection without a regulation sword.
Right. Yeah, can you get an officer sort this out?
Probably better that the officers know us as possible.
I told you those potatoes
Ooh.
were off.
But he doesn't have you. Maybe you could talk to him. He's down the
Oh,
hall,
handle
the
this.
armory.
Maker, help us.
With my high persuasion skill? Did I eat the potatoes then? Because sounds like they ate the potatoes. He's down the hall, did you say? Down the hall, not that way. He's not in here, is he? Is this the quartermaster? No. I
hope
should
this
really
works.
pay attention.
I hope this works.
Okay. Yeah, I should have paid attention to that.
No, he doesn't.
I can't speak to you, can I?
What's this? You two blighted fools make a new friend?
Oh, he is the quartermaster. I swear that didn't work. That worked last time. I mean, I clicked on. He didn't say anything. I've got to always get them ready for inspection.
Well,
See if
I
this
hate to
works.
break it to you, but they're never going to pass inspection. You better go to the Colonel and ask for a posting into a new patrol.
But if they go on patrol, they may get hurt, even killed.
We could be eaten by Darkspawn or cut down fighting insurgents.
Wait, what?
You got a point there. Regulation swords, right? Take these, just mind you take care of them. That's good steel.
They literally just said they could get themselves killed, and you'll want them to take care of them. Quartermasters, always bipolar. Alright, we can't go this way. Let's go this way. So I'm guessing now can we get past?
What's the password?
Forgot the password.
United Green recruits.
Oh, because
Nobody
I need
gets
to
through without
get
it.
inspected by the Colonel. Alright, let's go get inspected by the Colonel. Phenomenal.
So, you think
I
you're
bet.
ready to go on your first patrol mission, do you?
Look at me. I'm a ghost. Yes, sir. If this doesn't persuade you, I don't know what will.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes, sir.
Stand up straight. You're a soldier in the King's army, and the King's own men don't slouch. And you,
Yes, sir.
stop fidgeting. You can fidget on your own time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kiss arse.
You there, Blondie.
Yes, sir.
What's the one thing a soldier can't do without?
What do I tell him?
Discipline,
Discipline.
sir.
You're not as dumb as you look. See to it you all act like soldiers of Ferelden out there. I expect a lot of you back here by sunup. Now get out of here. And make a
Now can we go?
Password.
Rabbit, I think.
Going on your first patrol, are you? Good luck.
Happy days. Let's go.
Stay
He
sharp
thinks
out there.
though. I swear the guy said he wrote it down. Well, they got so many blisters pointing at the door. Right, let's get out of here. Let's head back to Al Redcliffe's estate. I just realised I just said the Isle of Redcliffe, and it is Isle Eamon. The two guards just come with us. So did we get to keep that armor now then, or was it? Well, looks like we do. Yeah, Commander's home. Oh no. Oh, maybe not then. Alright then. I do wonder what happened to those two soldiers. Right, let's go talk to Aurora. Go kick her ass. Find out why she didn't... Why she, tucked us up like that.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I feared the worst for you. I prayed for your safe return.
Subtlety. Almost makes me want to kill you less.
Well, what did you expect me to do? You announced me to my father's most trusted lackey. Did the purpose of my disguise entirely escape you? I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I am hoping that, despite our unfortunate beginning, we can still work together. Will you hear me out?
I don't know about that one. I just want information on
You have
defeat
only
Logan.
just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there. I'm certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
Yeah, it sounds like more like you need us. But what about
I have
Alistair?
no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
What a bitch.
well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Yeah, she just seems like she wants power. That's the kind of impression she's given off. But I wonder why you think she's trouble.
This is an alliance of convenience. For the we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still,
No.
I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
Well, isn't she her only purpose for Loghain is so that Loghain can hold power as the Queen's regent? I don't know if she'd make a better ruler than Alistair. But Alistair does lack experience. And she's single now, right? Maybe I should get a bid for the throne. But aren't we planning to
Honora was
dispose
a
it?
capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight
Yeah, her
the
legitimacy is
Legions all
not
those
the
years
best.
just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
Maybe Alice should marry Aurora.
Serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve
Probably
a lot
best.
of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the lands meet. Move Loghain from power. With Therin blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Yeah, that's true. But why is it important to well, it's quite important, obviously, because the legitimacy of his blood alone makes him a viable candidate, considering there's no other candidates available. You know, bearer bastards from a well-renowned dynasty, I suppose, of the Farron bloodline, which is the ruling bloodline of Ferelden, is better than nothing. Well, I'll ask him why it's important to put Marikson on the
Ferelden
throne.
was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers.
Right, so that's why it's important, but again, Alistair doesn't really know how to be a king. He's inexperienced. So what would you say about that?
Which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Yeah, because a wise king is someone who listens to his advisors, but only the ones who actually are competent.
We certainly
Let's
have
talk
a
about
great
something
deal
else.
to plan.
So what do you think he's doing in... What do you think he's doing in the alienage? Jesus Christ, I can't speak English.
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
Alright, I got work to do.
If I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Roger that. Master has to take a knee of all that information we just talked about him. He's like, I don't want to be king. Oh, this feeling's making me sick. Oh, I'm okay now.
Hello again.
Hiya.
It is good that you came to with me. I realize that my at Howe's estate may not have painted me in the best light. For
You
that,
think?
I apologize and hope that we can start again. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
I don't know about that, but why should I support you?
I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. I need your
To
support.
seize power?
And you will need mine.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But you think you're a better
Do you
candidate than
disagree?
Alistair?
You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
I think he'd be alright. Yeah, being good ruler requires more than ambition.
Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
She doesn't seem like she knows a lot about him. She's just taking it at face value.
Kaelin knew of Alistair. It was Arl Eamon that kept Alistair out of the courts, as Merrick had desired. Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other. Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built.
She just seems like pushing the idea for herself to be put on the throne constantly. Like, a moment ago, it was literally Grey Warden's season power. Now she's saying could be Eamon's season power. But she still can deny that Alistair does have kingly aspects. Yeah, she just wants the throne for yourself.
Needs an effective ruler with experience to see it through the blight and after. That is not Alistair. Thus I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it. That is exactly what I'm proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? We can do what alone we cannot.
Why don't you just marry Alistair? It's the best of
Ignoring
both
that the
worlds.
man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall.
Yeah,
My
I can see
main
that.
fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
It's important I could convince him. But he wouldn't be like Marek at all, would he? I mean, you see what Marek's like at the start of the game. He's hot-headed, seeking glory, and he doesn't seem like a good administrator like Chris. But Alistair's not. Alistair isn't hot-headed. He's humble and calm. And that's also a good aspect for a king. Thinking before you act.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
Yeah, I'll speak to him then.
I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, but to be fair, it isn't like something he wants, because obviously being a king, big responsibility, and he's very restrictive. Like, you become a servant to the people, and so by the people you gotta act accordingly to them.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
Oh, he's all willing to give it up for her. He really doesn't want it at all.
Really?
Oh, he'd be a great king.
Whatever would give you this idea.
Yeah, he's kind of hard. He got a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
Oh, you should marry Aurora.
As in marriage, as in be her husband. You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
He's like, you bastard, you spoke to her first before me. Yeah, she can rule while you lead, it's perfect.
Suppose. I don't know how much of a leader I am, but at least I know she's a good ruler. Go ahead, then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now, excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
As long as you can sit on the throne, it's fine. Hey, got some opinion improved. But it's also good that anyone who doubts going into a profession, at least a little bit, means that they're worried about doing a good job, and that's very important, I think. in them being actually good at what they want to do. Because it means that they care.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
I got a note right here, funny enough. No, he's agreed to your
He
terms.
has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it, then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Yeah, marry
Done.
Alistair. You should have my
So,
support.
we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Well, do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
Is that right back? Right then. To the alien edge. Time to talk to some else. Let's go. So, yeah, I think that's the best kind of compromise to the situation. It's kind of funny though in the game how easy it is to convince Alistair and Aurora to get together, even though like at the start they're completely opposed to one another. Now they're like, yeah, because they're like, I'm not marrying him. And then you just walk over to both of them and be like, you know, it's an option. And then she's like, go on, Anne, convince me. I mean, when we go fight Femish, I think Sten's going to be a very vital member, considering he has, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a dragon slaying soul. It's like Yeshis. Like you find it in the Mage Temple, the Circle of Magi Temple, tower. Right, so we're gonna go to the alienage, and we gotta males.
I hear there isn't even really any darkspawn down south. It's all grey warden.
Yes, it's a massive conspiracy. The Grey Wardens are seeking to take over your lives. Well, somebody needs to talk into will be it. What's this over here? Oh, okay, I'm going in here apparently. Oh, there's some quests apparently that needs to be done in here. What's this? Chest. Free cell section. Oh, yeah, cause just about to sit down and have dinner. Yeah, when we came here ages ago, when I was trying to level up to get the Arcane Warrior, I was doing a bunch of quests, and I think this is one of them, which I couldn't do at the time because obviously.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
You have to go to these areas.
A nosy one, aren't
Oh
you?
shit!
What's that?
You have to go to these areas to progress the storyline. Now let's go mess up these twos to win the cards.
Going. And I'm off. If you insist.
Why am I punching? Where's my sword? I haven't got a sword. I feel like I've skipped the main portion of the quest. Like I don't feel like I should be here right now. But I guess we carry on.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
Who are you supposed to be?
Quick, get them, hurry!
What? That didn't work, okay.
Wipe them out quickly.
Well, if that's the case then. I mean, I can prove on Tevinter Mage,
What is the meaning of this? We were told
Hey,
that
boys.
there would be no interference from the authorities.
what is going on here?
You simply fought your way in here to ask questions, did you? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we have been given dispensation to do our business here. You Fereldans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals?
You're slavers? Yeah, you're an elf.
So I
how are you
should feel
part of this?
kinship for these sheep? Don't be a fool. I am Tevinter first and a servant of the Minrathu Circle second. Those are the things that matter. But enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more.
Step aside or be my
I am
next
no
victim.
fool. I can see that you are capable. So be it. I will let Caladrius deal with you while I fetch the Regent's men. I suggest you leave while you still...
Oh, I bet.
Zebra?
Even the men can
Zebra.
be cut down. I bear the scars of battle. I am wounded.
Zebra.
I bear the scars of...
This might actually kill me.
Such fun!
Ooh.
I
Nice beard,
am
bro.
Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about.
Who's asking? Don't know who you are, but you're gonna die.
One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity.
Oh, you mean we're trending? Happy days.
Lord Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help.
You want to help us? Don't you have an agreement with Logan?
Arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there
you
was
backstabbing
always
bastard.
a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the land's meat is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Guaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
'Tis a reasonable enough starting.
I suggest you look those elves in the eyes before you agree to have them hauled off to slavery, my friend.
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yeah?
Morgana, you're a bitch. I have a counter offer. You shut the fuck up. I don't know if of you is any good.
You're
Am I
not?
better than Logan?
Did I say you were? I'm simply hoping the world is full of pragmatists, shall we say.
Also, I didn't realize before, but it seems Zevran gives a fuck about the elves. I have a counter offer. I kind of want to kill this guy.
Now, that's not much of a deal, is it? Let's do this the hard way, then. Men, shall we?
I thought that was a pretty good deal, if you ask me. I mean, I get to live, I get everything, you know? How was that bad? Ah, do I have to go down there and cast it? This game. Ah, fuck me, I was out of range. That's it, game's terrible. I thought he still had life ward on. Doesn't have life ward anymore. How are you resistant to everything I've got you? Mini bosses are just resistant to everything, aren't they?
I shall do it. I see.
Apart from cold.
Enough! Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender.
I'll leave to the mercy of the elves.
Wait! Hear me out, kind sir. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
An interesting offer, if a tad messy.
So, is my offer of interest to you, yes?
Nah, fuck off.
Then, I don't suppose you would consider just letting me go?
Do I let him go or do I kill him? Bit of an asshole. No, I didn't suppose I would.
Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
Severance approves Morgana's like, dude, you just gave up immortality. Quick up with elves. Well, that worked.
You don't look like a Tevinter. Not that it means much. Are you one of them?
Because
What
I
happens
am
to us
one?
now?
Oh, you're my slaves. Shani's looking for you.
Did she send you here?
Shani.
Praise the Maker. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone.
That's a DLC, mate.
Let's go home.
Nice. Let's have a look what stuff you got. Rose of the Majesty Lords. Not too bad. Save documents and a bit of money. So now we have documents which implement Logain. We seem to be using slaves for money. That's a lot of cash. That's your injury kits. Vase? Nice. Well, I think that's a good place to end on, guys.
And you'd think that we wouldn't just be standing
So that
there, but no.
final decision right there to kill the guy or spare the guy. I think I did the right thing there. Guy's a dickhead. And we seem to be doing the right thing as well with Alistair and Aurora. At least I think anyway. In the past I did a playthrough where I think I just put Aurora on the throne. Wasn't quite happy with that. So when I found out that you could get Alistair and Aurora together, I obviously wanted to jump at the opportunity to do one this time on this playthrough. So, very happy with that. So, that's my decisions. And I hope you all enjoyed this little episode today. So thanks guys, cheers for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.